The AIM-9 Sidewinder has been one of the most iconic missiles in aviation history. But in 2026, it receives an upgrade that changes everything we know about short-range air combat. For more than 70 years, this missile has evolved from a simple infrared tracker to a hyper-precise, AI-assisted close combat weapon. And today, we're re-looking deep into what makes the 2026 Sidewinder one of the most advanced dogfight missiles ever deployed. When people talk about modern air combat, they usually focus on long-range radar-guided missiles and beyond visual range engagements. But the truth is, real dogfights are decided at close range. Pilot survival often depends on one missile, one moment, and one opportunity. That's where the 2026 Sidewinder shows why it's still unmatched. The heart of this upgrade is its advanced multispectral seeker. Previous Sidewinder generations used infrared seekers that simply followed heat signatures. But the 2026 version can detect multiple types of emissions at once. This makes it incredibly resistant to modern countermeasures like flares, decoys, and infrared jammers. Even if the target tries to hide behind smart countermeasures, the missile keeps tracking with remarkable precision. It no longer loses lock the way older heat-seeking missiles did. Another breakthrough is its extreme off-boresight capability. In older combat engagements, the fighter jet had to point its nose close to the direction of the target before a Sidewinder could lock on. But now the pilot can simply look at the target using a helmet-mounted display, and the missile instantly locks wherever the pilot's eyes are focused. Whether the enemy aircraft is above, below, or at a high side angle, the missile can engage without requiring the fighter to maneuver first. In a close-range fight, saving even a single second can be the difference between survival and defeat. The 2026 Sidewinder also features a redesigned propulsion system. This updated solid-fuel motor delivers faster acceleration and a more stable flight pattern. The missile reaches Mach speed almost instantly and stays agile throughout its flight. Its maneuverability is so high that it can pull extreme turns that most aircraft cannot match. This agility makes the missile incredibly hard to evade, even for the most advanced fighter jets performing aggressive defensive maneuvers. The missile's guidance system also receives a major leap forward. It now uses a hybrid digital processor that essentially turns the missile into a compact, high-speed computer. It constantly analyzes environmental changes, target movement, heat signatures, and evasion patterns. Then it adjusts its flight path in real time. This level of onboard intelligence was once reserved for long-range missiles like the AIM-9, but now the Sidewinder brings that level of smart tracking to close-range combat. One of the most important improvements is its ability to hunt drones effectively. Modern battlefields are filled with UAVs of all sizes, small drones with low heat signatures, stealth-coated surveillance drones, and high-speed combat UAVs. Older heat-seeking missiles struggle to lock on to these targets. But the 2026 Sidewinder uses its multispectral seeker and advanced algorithms to identify drones even when they try to blend into the background or hide their heat signatures. This makes the Sidewinder not just a dogfight weapon but a universal self-defense tool against both manned and unmanned threats. The warhead also receives refinements. Like previous versions, it uses a high-explosive fragmentation warhead with a proximity fuse. The missile doesn't need direct impact once it gets close enough. The fuse detonates and sends a precisely shaped fragmentation pattern directly toward the target. The upgraded version features a more controlled blast pattern, increasing both its lethality and its chances of causing critical damage even during high-speed engagements. Durability and reliability are equally important, and the 2026 Sidewinder is built to withstand extreme stress. It can endure high-G maneuvers, rapid temperature changes, and the vibrations of naval operations. The electronics are hardened for both weather resistance and long-term durability. Whether it's mounted on an F-16 in a desert environment or an F-18 on a stormy aircraft carrier, the missile remains stable and dependable. One underrated but extremely important improvement is its low-smoke motor. In older generations, the Sidewinder produced a visible smoke trail when fired, giving enemy pilots a visual cue that a missile was coming. That gave them valuable seconds to react. The 2026 version minimizes visible exhaust, making it far harder for enemy aircraft to detect a launch. Those few seconds of confusion can make the missile nearly impossible to dodge. Compatibility also plays a major role in its popularity. The 2026 Sidewinder works seamlessly with almost every modern NATO fighter jet: F-16s, F-18s, F-35s, F-22s, A-10s, and a long list of allied aircraft. It's designed to be future-proof, allowing new software updates, improved target recognition algorithms, and enhanced flight logic to be installed as air combat evolves. Instead of redesigning a new short-range missile from scratch, the Sidewinder keeps evolving with each generation. Stealth aircraft, AI-assisted cockpits, network-centric warfare, and sensor fusion, all of these modern technologies require a missile that can keep up. And the 2026 Sidewinder is built for that environment. It communicates seamlessly with aircraft systems, uses data from multiple sensors, and independently executes its strike with extremely low chances of missing its target. In real close-range combat, everything happens in milliseconds. Jet engines roar, pilots pull extreme G-forces, and both aircraft try to outmaneuver each other. In these situations, long-range missiles lose their advantage, and the dogfight comes down to a short-range missile capable of responding instantly. This is where the Sidewinder's speed, intelligence, and precision make it essential. Overall, the 2026 Sidewinder upgrade is a complete rebirth of a classic weapon. The outside may look familiar, but inside it is one of the most advanced and intelligent short-range missiles ever created. It brings 3 guarantees to the fighter jet carrying it: higher survivability, greater accuracy, and consistent air combat dominance. In a future where drone warfare, stealth aircraft, and high-speed engagements continue to evolve, the AIM-9 Sidewinder's 2026 upgrade stands strong as a critical part of Western air power.